that's completely opposite of what I told you. I said over here. Knucklehead. Sit. You're such a knucklehead. Yes, you are. Silly puppy. Okay, you going to be in the video? Yeah. What do you think? We going to do a video? We going to tell them about a soda stove? Got nothing to say about that? I know you used to like anorak. Yeah, okay. Do you think the Wookiverse is out there yet? Huh? Don't care? Oh my goodness. But people in the Wookiverse like you. Yes, they do. Hey, Wookiverse, how's it going? So, going through some of my old gear bags and stuff, and come across a bag that I haven't seen in a while, haven't used it in a while, but it seems big enough that I'm going to use it for pretty much this season right now, because the other snug pack bag.
Snug pack.
Yeah, not snug pack.
Helikon-Tex.
Helikon-Tex. Yeah.
Just be a little day bag, yeah.
The Groundhog just wasn't big enough for the gear I was carrying. You know, it was just actually bursting at the seams, and the 10-liter bag just couldn't hack. You know, couldn't really. I didn't want to pop the zippers on it.
Well, now we'll be out there cooking more and, you know,
so
living the life.
Went and I found my old Falcon II Maxpedition, I believe Legacy series. I don't know. It was the only series they had back at the time. I think it was Tough Use or something like that. Get away. Come around. Good boy. So, I mean, it was the same as, you know, the old Versa pack. So, what was it? Oh, hard use gear. So, that's the one that started me all off on Maxpedition. I found this in an Army Navy store real cheap for like, I think, 30 bucks. Something like that. And at that time, 30 was a lot of money. But now looking at it, it's pretty cheap. And that was about, I don't know, 16, 17 years ago. That one's been with me that long. Over here. But anyway, over here. Hey, no, over here. Come around. Come around. Let's go. Let's go. Not go ahead. So, anyway, I just transferred everything from the Groundhog over to the Falcon II. And as you can see, even my Falcon II doesn't look like a normal Falcon II, because I had upgraded it with some straps. I think these were Hidden Ranch, like tier 3 or something like they were tier strap systems anyway, that were real popular quite a while back. And I got those so that I could actually expand and do some more compressions on like the backpacks. You know, trying to reduce the profile, but also giving me more options for carry. So, and then the only other thing that I really did on this, you know, there's the, you're right.
Grill.
The grail. My water bottles over here, my gloves. And then, like I said, I added.
Would that be, oh, I just had the name. Hidden Woodsman. Is that it?
What?
That made the straps that sell.
No, it was like Hidden Ranch, or yeah, I think Hidden Ranch, something like that. Hidden Woods. Malcolm never made plastic straps. These were molded up so that you could add them anywhere. And So like, so the thing about the Falcon II was you could
Ooh.
clamshell it.
That's nice, yeah.
Yep. And here's what I added back in. I just found this in one of my old pack setups. And I knew I had it, but I didn't, really forget about it. But it's the old tried and true setup that's been with me for, I don't know, 14 years. So it's based in a GSI Soloist cup. And the cool thing about the GSI, or at least this Soloist setup, was that you could actually put water in this. It will hold water because they rubberize the inside and the bottom. So you can hold water in that. And then if you look through some of the old videos, you'll see this up on the fire. Got the plastic lid that has both the steam vent and the draining vent. It came with a bunch of other stuff inside. There was bowls, there was freaking fork and spoon or something like that, some folding fork and spoon.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and a bowl that had a little foam ring around it for insulation, and it all nested in here with a stove and a fuel can, the isobutane stuff. So, but I never paired it off with that. When I did it, I had the old Solo stove. And we found out that the old Solo stove and then the new resurgence of Solo stoves, I think the new one is called the Ranger. I think the small one like this is now called the Ranger. And we found out that it's silly as hell, but the body of the Ranger is a little bit taller, pretty much same diameter, and the ring is a little bit shorter. You put them side by side, they're the same height. When you break them into their components, they're lopsided when you compare them up. But I always got it because, you could do this here, and I would just, that's my old school setup for this. Way back, I think even before I had the channel.
Yeah, I think that's older than 15 years. I think.
No, I get it when we were together.
Really?
Yeah.
I got mine
I think it's only 14 years.
6
And
years ago, which is the
newer one.
Yeah, the awkward size.
Yeah, I think they call it the Ranger. But yeah. So we'll be doing videos with this again. This is like, my old school that I used it in all kinds of weather.
That
my little Trangia burner
was the highest performing stove that we have used.
And something that I was looking at that I may follow up on is, I believe that nobody on YouTube has done it yet, but I think this is actually going to work as a good little pot stand for the Trangia burner. So I can do it like that. So that makes it multifunctional. I got that if I don't want to do a whole fire, or they got the little fire bands going, whatever. And this is my original Trangia burner with that. To put that there, get the cup on there, and I think that should give me a pretty decent height.
And then you could have the fire going in the Solo stove just to,
and then
roast meat or something like that.
Yeah, and then the Solo stove, when I'm doing stuff with this, I usually like to throw a couple of charcoal bricks in that if I'm trying to grill something up. And so we'll see how it all works out again. But that's the update on the addition. Just add more to this, a little more, but I know, the Solo stove works.
Yeah, the pot is, the stove and the pot is the big thing that we need now. That just was not going to fit in the, hedgehog,
No, the
groundhog.
No,
Yeah.
the groundhog just, yeah. It was just, I don't know. I had all this in a 10-liter bag, and even this 23-liter bag is having a hard time with it.
I know, huh?
But
Which is more comfortable, the Falcon on your shoulders or the...
Yeah, the Falcon is actually more adjustable. Well, Falcon 2 is more adjustable, and it can be compacted more. And for me, it feels more comfortable because I can relax a little more in it because it's made out of heavier materials. So I don't have to sit there and concern myself overly too much about it. Bursting a zipper or having one of the seams rip or going by a branch and, catching a sharp branch or something and having the side of it rip open. And
well,
it's an awesome pack.
It's wider, isn't it?
I don't know if it's really wider. It's probably going to look it.
Well, it's 13 more liters to start.
Yeah, but they built it out. They built it out from the back to keep it. The big thing about the Falcon series of backpacks was they built them to have a slim profile to stay pretty much within the confines of your back. You weren't spreading beyond your back, sideways anyway. From your back, it would just build backwards, but it was trying to keep a narrow profile. I've changed that by adding, my water bottles to the outsides. But
I like the way everything just puzzles in there, though, and you can just open it and pick what you want. I hate digging through bags.
yeah, well, that's just Wookie magic. Wookie packing. So, yeah. And then, like I said, everything else that was in the groundhog video that went into that pack is in this pack. And I don't know, I think it's coming in maybe around 18, 20 pounds.
Well, the bag itself is almost 3 pounds.
Yeah. But, I've got 40 ounces of water over here, which, right there. Always got water somewhere. And then, everything else. Then I added the bag here for the grail on the outside to hold the grail.
Is the grail full?
No. I'm not going to run around with the grail being full. So the good thing with these additional straps is that I don't really like the way the grail rides in its bottle or in its bag. So with these straps, you can move them anywhere. I've got one specifically set up to pretty much hold the grail in place.
Isn't that what someone said about that it fell out of the bag? Remember we were talking about that in the video, and I'm like, how could it fall out of the bag? And you just pulled it right out, and I was, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It can. Your $100 grail can fall right out of that grail bag.
So, yeah, I like it much better now. That was the big reason why I was carrying the grail inside the backpack.
Yeah.
But, now it can ride outside the backpack with no problem. Yeah. This might be a little narrower. Like I said, it's going to be kind of deceiving because I've got these two bags.
Yeah, but I can
But-
see.
I don't know. I'd say they're probably pretty close
They are
in
close.
width. You know,
They're very close.
but like I said, the big thing with this was
Actually, that honestly looks bigger, the groundhog,
yeah.
but we can't see the depth of it, like how far, like you were saying, that comes.
And this one goes out like that. Like I said, they built this one out this way instead of going sideways
Right.
because they wanted, low profile. If you're walking on a trail and you want to keep a more slim silhouette,
I wonder if the height of that must be taller. Don't you think?
Oh, I don't think so. Like I said, they built it to keep a
Slim.
slim silhouette side to side.
You said those shoulder pads look more comfortable?
A little bit. There's more adjustment in the shoulder pads as well. You got top adjustments back up here.
Like load lifters? Oh, what am I
Yeah,
filming?
a little bit.
Can you turn around? I mean, I don't know. It looks big on, but that's average, for what you guys carry.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
I mean, it feels fine.
I mean, compared to like the Alice that
Oh, yeah, come on. Alice, though, went like up to 70, 80 pounds.
yeah, or Matilda.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're also, bigger packs.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, those two packs are right around in the 35 liter range. So that's another 12 liters. So it's adding that pack to this one,
Wow.
to go to 35 liter.
Yeah.
And this one's only 23, plus the two bags that I added onto it, that's going to add, I might be up to about 25 liters right now,
Yeah.
because of the two side bags. And I could increase that by adding, any other pouches.
Mm-hmm.
This one's just all pals webbing on it, so I can add almost any pouch on here I want.
Yeah, turn around one more time again. I like that it has these long straps here because he can put the tent underneath there.
Yep. Yeah, I mean.
Now, did it come stock with that, or did you add those on?
No, the only ones I really added on were the two
Okay.
side compression ones. This one came stock with all kinds of freaking compression straps on it.
I'm thinking of another bag that you added the long straps to the bottom.
The Y yoke,
Yeah.
the Y yoke is standard. The two on the bottom here that are holding my E-pad on, those are standard. One of the, was it Raging River?
Yeah.
The Raging River,
Haversack.
haversack, yeah. That one was extended straps on it. I wanted longer straps on that.
Okay, you had it made. That all right.
Yeah, you had that one made up.
Yeah.
That was a custom one that also had the two longer pouches.
Right, to
on the
fit
side.
that big canteen,
Yep.
clean canteen. Okay.
Yeah, the clean canteen or, the solo stove setup.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why things were set up the way they were set up.
Yeah.
And, like the Raging River haversack, that's a great haversack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all kinds of reasons for things the way they were done.
Yep. Okay.
So we got this. This is all set up to do pretty much anything I want to do with it.
Your spring wear.
Yeah, the spring wear gear.
I know usually like winter people bring, a bigger bag and stuff like that, but we just do so much less in the wintertime. We don't go out there and cook anymore. Whoops, I'm filming nothing.
But like, you know,
It's my fault because I just can't handle like the freezing cold anymore. Okay, what are the children doing?
that one, you don't come too forward with that. 'Cause
Oh, he's under my chair. All right.
he's sort of under the chair.
Okay.
And there's old Bebo. Get my Bebo. Yeah.
He's like, it's time to go outside and play, Daddy.
Dear survival puppy.
Okay, you're gonna have to come to me. Oh, he got out. Oh,
All right.